here. Hope you're all gonna have an awesome day today. Can you do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe, and while you're at it, push that bell for notifications on so you can get the scoop of my newest upcoming videos. It's gonna be a recap video and a breakdown trailer of season 7. You guys ready? Alright, so the last episode, season 6, Mick was able to save the last alien egg. Okay, that's really good and all, but thing is that it was a distraction because Bishop stole Kayla's ship, and let's just say that Kayla was really upset about that. So meanwhile, when Bayard actually returns back to the Wave Rider, all the legends tell him everything what happened. Then Ashe walks in and she tells the legends that yeah, something's wrong with Spooner. Now let me remind you guys, they're in 1925 right now. Spooner, she passed out. She won't wake up. The reason why she won't wake up is because the fountain, it was kind of destroyed, basically. That's why she won't awake. So some of the legends are gonna keep watch over her. The thing is that her mother is a healer, but her mother still can't do anything about it because it's something to do with their mental powers. Meanwhile, I'm back on the Wave Rider. Kayla is actually trying to fix it. And Mick, well, he's actually helping out with the eggs because both of them are parents. Alright, so Sara, Ava, and Nate actually hear something outside. Once they check, they see that there's alien pods, alien eggs. There's 2 of them, and so they know that those are the scouts. Meanwhile, Astra is right next to Spooner, and Spooner wakes up a tad bit and says a few words. Then the aliens end up attacking Nate, Sara, and Ava, but let's just say that they end up kicking the aliens' asses. So once they inevitably do that, one of the aliens was badly injured, but he was crawling all the way over to a space pod. I guess you could say one of the aliens was actually distracting the legends so that the legends could keep their focus on one of the aliens, while he could crawl over to a space pod once again and push a button. Now this button, I believe it may be a beacon or a signal to Bishop to tell Bishop what era or if the legends are actually alive. And so I guess that's exactly why that happened. And it's a mystery right there. I'm pretty sure the legends know that it's signal a beacon. Meanwhile, back on the Wave Rider, the Wave Rider is okay. It's fixed now. So, well, a little bit. They have their electricity back. Now, Mick says to Kayla, well, I'm coming with you if you're actually leaving with the eggs, which is good and all. But then when Gideon comes on, well, let's just say that someone else appears on the screen. It was Bishop. Bishop threatens the legend, says, fear my army that's coming. Sara will be all mine. She'll be next to me forever and ever. That's not going to fly by with Sara and Ava, especially the rest of the legends. So they're coming up with a interesting plan. I like their plan. It's a little diabolical and interesting. So what they do is they go back to the past and they not kidnapped, but they bring back young Bishop. Yes, young Bishop, which is actually pretty funny because they need his help. They need someone that has smarts, someone that has brains. So they're asking him, can you create antidote, a cure that will actually wake one of our friends up? He does. He actually creates them a cure. They do not tell him exactly what happens, like if he's evil or not, but Spooner does wake up and she's okay, but her mental problems, her alien powers are kind of fading away. Now the legends actually see that it's war. Bishop sent out his alien pods, and well, let's just say that Gary told them they got about 4 hours until the aliens hatch and it's war. But Sara has an idea. She tells Ava, how about we get married like right now? Gary and Nate are up for it, and Ava, she's really surprised, but she's up for it too. She's like, yeah, let's do it. Even though we got 4 hours, let's get married. So the legends are preparing to get this wedding started. Right now, Nate is going to be the proposer, and Looks like Bayard is gonna be the chef, and I guess you could say Zari, she's gonna be helping out with makeup and all. Meanwhile, Spooner, she has to tell her mother, you have to leave. The thing is that you're going to get hurt. No, Ava hasn't written any of her vows. She's trying to talk to Gary about it. Gary says, won't you look into those beautiful blue eyes of hers and tell her what you feel deep down inside of her? Yeah, I'm sure she'll love it, whatever you say. And Ava actually tells Gary, will you walk down the aisle with me? I thought that was really special right there. What was actually really special was this scene. It was pretty awesome. I enjoyed it. Meg actually walked Sara down the aisle, which was amazing. I think that might have been one of the best parts of this episode too. So Bayard is on the acoustic guitar, yes. He's singing a love song, and let's just say that Kayla is keeping her eggs close to Mick. Okay, now Ava and Gary are walking down the aisle, which is pretty awesome. So now it's time for them to give their wedding vows, which is amazing. I love it. So once Sara gets her wedding vows, Ava, well, let's just say that she has to do what Gary said, and it's true. She looked into those blue eyes of Sara and told her how she really felt. And, wow, actually, those words, mostly I remember them. Co-captains forever, baby. That was my favorite line that Ava said in her vows. But, yes, it got ruined. It got interrupted by, you know who, Bishop. Bishop was in Kayla's ship, and Bishop found out that they actually have young Bishop with them. And then the alien pods finally emerged. They're open. The thing is, the legends were ready for them to fight, but there were a lot of them. So the legends had to barricade themselves right inside Spooner's mother's house. So they're trying to keep them out as long as they can, but it wasn't really working that much. So I guess what you could say is that Kayla, she wanted to barricade the doors first. Spooner has some certain powers, which means she could heal people and also transfer other people's powers to another person's. Now, as Kayla is blocking the doors, Sara and Ava are finally finishing up their little wedding vows. I love it. So they do. They finish up their vows when there's a disturbance too. Someone's trying to break in. Then something happens around them. It's like an aura, and this force field actually comes out around them in a circle, I suppose, and it blooms out like a flower. And once it's outside the house, it's like a nuclear explosion, and it disintegrates every single alien that was trying to break in. So it looks like they're saved, and it was also actually thanks to the fountain though. The fountain actually saved their lives, which means Legends, well, it was a happy day for them. This was the best episode, I think it was, of the whole season 6. Bishop was really angry. He said that I will destroy everyone in 1925, and Tara said that you will not do that, not as long as we're here. And, well, Mick and Kayla's babies actually finally awakened. Gary did mention that when the babies wake up, well, let's just say that the first thing that they see, they will eat it. So they have Bishop for dinner. Now that Bishop is gone, they have no other problems to deal with. He was the main villain, so now that he's, I guess you could say, chow food, they end up kicking out the young Bishop. Like, they did flash him, forget his memories. Then Johnny comes back. Johnny comes back and sees Zari. And he says to Zari, I know I failed you. I betrayed the legends. And I nearly almost died, but I made a deal with the demon. And the demon has my soul coin. And so I must travel my own path. I'm not a legend, love. I'm sorry about this, but I want to give you something. He gives her a key, and this is not a key to his house. It's a key to something. I have no idea what it is yet. We'll find out. Meanwhile, Sara and Mick are reminiscing, and I suppose Mick is saying that he's going to go with Kayla inside her ship, and they're going to be parents with their alien eggs. Now that the legends are about to head to the Wave Rider, another Wave Rider comes out of nowhere. Boosh! Destroys their main Wave Rider. I have no idea what happened, but hopefully we'll get the explanation in season 7, which is coming out in October 13th, I believe. Alright, you guys ready? Wow. Alright, it's time for the breakdown. Let's do it. So they left off where the ship was exploded by another Wave Rider, which was strange and confusing. So the legends are really baffled and so confused. There's nothing left of the Wave Rider. How are they supposed to get back home? They are trapped in 1925. They, I guess, need to come up with a plan of what to do. So they do take, I think this is at Spooner's mother's car, possibly. And so Ava is trying to come up with a plan that says that I believe that they also need money as well. These are the guys, I believe, that tried to kill Spooner's mother. I believe these are the men that did. And this next scene is, I don't know, maybe they found something really interesting. Maybe they found another alien or something, another person that has powers. Zari has a plan, and I suppose her plan is kind of interesting. They have power, so obviously I think if they want to get some money, well, they're going to show off their powers in the circus. I have no idea what's going on in this situation right here, but turns out that Sara is going to be, I suppose, the host of this little circus party that they're going to be having. Right now, I think they're driving away from someone, but they end up finding themselves back in the Wave Rider in some time, probably in, I don't know, later on in the episodes of season 7. Something like that actually happens, and yes, they do end up going back inside the ship, but they don't go back in the ship just yet. This will be episode 1 of season 7. Ava, well, let's just say that she is not feeling too hot right now. She is really, I suppose you could say, sick right now. Yes, the legends could see that, and they need to take care of Ava right now. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was a mouthful. Hope you guys enjoy. If you're new, subscribe to the channel as always, and I'll see you all in the next video.